Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on Tuesday lauded the Montfort Teacher Training College for Special Education for its pioneering contribution to inclusive education in the Northeast while attending its Silver Jubilee celebrations at Danagray in Tura. The high-profile event was attended by Bishop Andrew R. Marak, Reverend Brother Dr. Maria Susai and Reverend Brother Dr. V.K. George, among other dignitaries, and featured a series of cultural performances showcasing the rich Garo heritage. The program concluded with a formal vote of thanks and rendition of the national anthem in Indian Sign Language, symbolizing the institution's enduring commitment to inclusivity. In his address, the Chief Minister recalled that the institution was inaugurated 25 years ago by P.S. Sangma and underscored its trailblazing role as the first special education training institute in the region. He emphasized the urgent need for a paradigm shift in societal attitudes towards persons with disabilities, asserting that dignity, equality and inclusion must remain central to development discourse. Highlighting key government initiatives, Sangma elaborated on the Mothers Program, terming it a holistic and convergent approach to grassroots transformation with mothers at the core of policy implementation. He further called for enhanced synergy between the government and faith-based institutions to achieve shared social objectives. Earlier speakers at the program acknowledged the institution's sustained contribution to capacity building and inclusive education. Established in 1999, the college has trained over 600 special educators and continues to be a front-runner in the sector.
Almost 38 years back or 36 years back, can't really remember, but just so that the audience and the children also know that this was the first song that I learned on the guitar. So this is a very special song for me also. It was 25 years ago that late Shipurno Agatok Sangma had inaugurated the building for the Montfort Teacher Training College for Special Education. And Brother V.K. George was one of the main protagonists who made that possible during that time. One can only start imagining what must have gone through the Montfort brothers, their minds, the mind of Brother VK George and all those who were responsible for this institute to come up. Because during that time, there was not a single training institute for special education in the entire Northeast. This was the first one. Of course, today there are more than 6 of them. 2 in Assam, 2 in Manipur, 1 in Mizoram, and maybe some more in other locations. But as far as my knowledge goes, there are about 6, including this 7. Or total 6 and including this. So this is the oldest and maybe the biggest and the best institute in the entire Northeast. But 25 years back, to have taken the decision to start this institute must have been extremely challenging because nobody had done it, and at the same time extremely exciting because they were the first to do it. I often tell people that the biggest change that's required in society at large, in the state, in the country and the world, is always the change of mindset. If you ask me, it is one of the simplest changes, but one of the most powerful changes and the developments that could take place is a change in an individual's mindset. 25 years back, that is what the Montfort brothers did in Jubilee, where everybody, the whole world, looked at special education as a challenge, looked at it as a problem, looked at it as a difficulty, saw only the sadness and turned their face away. It is the Montfort brothers who looked at it in a completely different way and said, well, here is an opportunity where we can serve and we can make a difference where nobody else is even bothered to. Christianity and Jesus Christ have always taught us to have kindness in your heart, to love everyone, to never let a person's physical appearance, physical challenges, economic standard affect the way you treat that person. So a lot of you won't know that the Mothers program, it's not because of mothers, but it's an acronym. It's an acronym for M stands for Meghalaya, O stands for outcome, T stands for transformation, E stands for education, R stands for rural development, H stands for health, and S stands for social welfare. That is what Mothers program is. And we started this 7 years ago. A lot of people think Mother program is just a program for mothers. There's a lot of thought behind it. And this Mothers
acronym and name was put because it fits the description of bringing these four critical departments together because they are connected. And more importantly, the mother is at the center of the changes that need to be made. And therefore, the acronym Mothers made sense, and education, rural development, health and social welfare for the four departments that were connected.